was me all along. That's it, come on in, have a seat. Are you sitting on your own?
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's
right.
a bit tragic. Good way to start a comedy evening. Well, welcome along to the first ever comedy night here at the Cube Cinema. It's a very, very exciting event. Obviously, I can see you're all very excited about it by the fact that the front row is completely empty, because obviously, if you sit in the second row, I can't see you at all. You're invisible to the human eye, so you're quite safe there. My name's James. I'm the compere this evening, because for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have not 3, not 4, but 2 fantastic comedians. Two of the funniest comedians on the UK comedy scene at the moment, so it's going to be a top night. You up for a top night of comedy? Yay! Okay, just so as I get to know a little bit about you, give us a cheer if you've been to see live stand-up comedy before. Yay! Oh, most of you, that's fantastic. And you madam, you gave it a bit of a fisting as well. Maybe that's why you're sitting on your own, I don't know. So give us a cheer, therefore, if you've never been to see live stand-up comedy before. Oh, fine, you're all fucking experts then. That's marvellous. And give us a cheer if you hate audience participation. Yay! How the fuck does that work? I'm going to do some adverts for Bacardi or something. Hey, Ray at Reef Radio. Sorry, I haven't been to the cinema for 10 years. No, nothing. Good. Right, James, give us a cheer if you're from Bristol. Yay! A cheer if you're not from Bristol. Yay! Blimey, loads of you coming in from out of town. You very vociferously not from Bristol. You're from Essex. Whereabouts in Essex? Like it makes a difference.
Quite a little place called Basildon.
Basildon! Rock and roll! You've decided to come to... What brings you to Bristol?
This night.
This comedy night. Oh, it better be fucking good then, won't it? Otherwise you'll be in a lot of trouble. What's your name? Oh, if you'd be so kind as to start the applause for the first time tonight. There she goes, everyone. Everyone join in with the applause. Let's hear it. Come on, George. Everybody cheer. Welcome to the stage of our friend, Mr. Kevin Dewsbury.
Oh, nice round of applause for James Cook there. Hello, people of Bristol, how are you? Good. Obviously, I'm aware that this isn't the whole population of Bristol, right? It's probably not got city status anymore. No, it's nice to be here. I'm in a very good mood, actually. I'll tell you why I'm in a good mood. I got a letter this morning from the bank. It said, Mr. Dewsbury, just like to remind you that your bank balance is outstanding. That's me, isn't it? That's me. Oh, yes, I didn't know I had that much there. So, that was a good start of the day. I'm a bit confused by a lot of things, ladies and gents. So I was on the train the other night on the way to a gig, and nature called. So I had to go to the toilet and sit down and job, as you do. And there was a sign on the back of the door that said, please do not flush anything down the toilet except for tissue paper. Now, obviously, I didn't have a urine. What can you do? I didn't want to create work for anyone, so I didn't. In the sink it was. So, just following my orders. Sat back down in my seat, getting to the station, an announcement comes over. It says, could all passengers please be reminded to take everything with you? I thought that was quite a lot of responsibility. Tried my best. I've got 2 pair of hands, but I've got 3 plastic trays off the back of the seats and a fire extinguisher. No one else joined in. I thought, well, to be honest, didn't see the point of that. There on the platform, there's a massive computer screen. I kid you not, this computer screen, it read, due to a fault, no information can be displayed here. I'm aware there's probably about 10 people going, was that the punchline or the setup? I don't really know. That was both, don't worry. Well, I'm recognised now by quite a lot of people. You're looking at me as if, like, I don't recognise you, but the people I'm talking about are my family. Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he went off to London. Got his own shoes. No, I've been with the same girl for 8 years, and people do say that when you're away from home, it's quite tempting, isn't it? Especially when they say, in the whole 8 years, Kevin, have you ever cheated? And I will share this with you, ladies and gents, because it's very nice. I've cheated once, right? I'm not proud of this, and she knows about it, and it's all fine, it's all sorted out now. But the story is, we were playing Trivial Pursuit, and she popped out of the room, so I thought I'd have a quick, sneaky look at the answers, and then I fingered her sister. Some of you weren't expecting that, were you? She wasn't. That was a joke, of course. It was Pictionary. But there you go. Anyway, ladies and gents, please enjoy the rest of your night. I've been Kevin Dewsbury. See you again. Thank you. Good night. Kevin Dewsbury, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
It's now time for an interval, so all go to the bar and drink as much as you possibly can. And we'll be back in 15 or 20 minutes' time with a fantastic closing act. Let's hear it one more time for Kevin Dewsbury, everybody.
1968. That's when my mum and dad made the same decision half of India seemed to make and arrived on these shores, rather than those of the United States of America. What an odd choice. Why here? Why not live the American dream? I know, it was the 1960s. Consider the options. Birmingham, Alabama, Birmingham, West Midlands. Forced to sit at the back of the bus, get to drive the fucking thing. It was a fairly natural choice in the end. And it's paid off pretty handsomely, I'll say. I do want a big cheer for this. In the last 2 years, on 2 separate occasions, my mum and my dad have now both become full British citizens. Yes. Yeah, thanks for your cheers. I'm proud of them. They put the years in, but more than that, a sense of relief that at the ages of 68 and 60, respectively, they are spared the indignity of having to sit a citizenship test. I mean, I don't know what you know about this. I think it's fair to say a pretty important issue. Earlier this year, I watched in horror on the news as British Muslims called for a holy war against this nation simply because a man in Denmark produced a cartoon. I thought, how could anyone be that angry about a cartoon? And then I remembered how I felt when they gave Scooby-Doo a nephew. Good to see 25 years on, we still haven't forgiven that little fucker. I'll tell you what I don't trust about the test. It's a quiz. You get deported for not knowing enough about British culture and tradition. Yet surely, the United Kingdom, we are the nation that wear our ignorance as a badge of honour. I mean, I've watched The Weakest Link. If we start deporting ignorant people, my God, it'll be catastrophic. I mean, Endemol will go bankrupt. I mean, as comics, we're very much at the receiving end of dumbed down Britain. 9 months of the year we get to do university gigs. When did students become so dumbed down? And by students, of course, I don't mean any who may be in tonight. I crave your love and attention. I mean the other ones. We know the answer, of course. We know why they're so thick. Google. They have to do fuck all work now. I mean, I'm not that old, but when I was at school, the closest thing I had to a computer was a little Sri Lankan kid who was very good at maths. Every school seemed to have one at a time. I don't know, I think it was the law. We have... This guy said to me recently, I say this guy, the commissioning editor for Channel 4 Comedy, no less, said to me recently, I'm sorry, Paul, but there's no possible way you could be a gay man. I'm like... I'm doing my best down here. Too much teeth, you live and learn. Yet again, Russell Brand got the job. And I realised what it is now. It's not actually one thing, it's a number of things. I'm not particularly camp. I'm one of only 13 gay men in this country who've never resided in a Big Brother house. I don't worship straight female singers. Madonna and OK Singer that got lucky share shit. End of story. I have no desire whatsoever to redecorate your home, redesign your wardrobe, improve any of your lives in any way, shape or form. I do not have a gay man's body. Take a look at this. What a surprisingly fat man I am. The technical term, a gay man trapped in a straight man's body. Just not in a good way. But more than that, thanks to the joy and wisdom that is BBC Three, I would like to end with a cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, I did a pilot for a TV show. Thank you. Well, he said he was a pilot. So my little speech here, please continue to support live stand-up comedy, wherever it may be at this venue. Please make this a fortnightly or a monthly thing. It's going to work. It's a lovely room, agreed? Yeah. It's a lovely environment to perform stand-up comedy. Please make this work. And if you really, really, really don't like stand-up comedy, then Jester's Comedy Club on Cheltenham Road is the place to go every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday night. If you want to watch lobotomised monkeys piss their lives away, then please go to Chester's every day of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
On the 14th, which is week Saturday, there's a show here called Dirty Fan Mail, which I've been told is very rude and very funny, so please do come along and see that. Apparently it's a guy, like a proper trained actor, plummy actor guy, comes on and reads out fan mail to porn stars, and it's very funny. So that's here on the 14th, so do come along and support that, and please keep supporting live comedy here at the Cube. All that remains now is to give a big round of applause for the actors. Keep supporting live comedy. Thank you very much. Good night.